Hello friends, I'm Tim Wildsmith, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the best New Living Translation Bibles from the big three in the Bible publishing world: Cambridge, Schuyler, and R.L. Allan. So as I was preparing for my review of the Schuyler Caxton NLT, I was thinking about the different New Living Translation Bibles that I have, and it occurred to me that Cambridge, Schuyler, and Allan all kind of have one flagship NLT Bible that is their most premium, the top of the line that they have, and really one of the only ones that they do. And they're all different. For Cambridge, that's the Pitt Minion, the goatskin Pitt Minion NLT. For Schuyler, it's the Caxton, and then for R.L. Allan, it's the NLT R1, or the NLT Reader. And they're all different. They're unique sizes, they have unique features, and so I thought it would be fun in this video to compare and contrast the best versions of the NLT Bibles from Cambridge, Schuyler, and Allan. Before we dive in, hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you love seeing Bible reviews and want more content like this, and definitely leave me a comment if you have questions or just thoughts about this. Definitely let me know which one of these you like the best. All right, let's take a look at these three. Okay, here they are side by side. I'm not going to do an exhaustive review. I've done a review of the Pitt Minion as well as the Caxton. I'll put links to where you can find those in the description. But I just want you to see the main difference of these Bibles. Obviously, from the outside, you see the size is going to be the first thing you notice. The Cambridge Pitt Minion is about 4.5 inches wide, just a hair under 7 inches tall, and it's less than an inch thick. So it's the little guy of the bunch. Then you go to the Caxton. It's 5.25 inches and a little bit over 8.25 inches tall, but it's about 1.75 inches thick with the cover. So you see that one there. And then greatest height and width is going to be on the Allan. It's about 6.5 inches wide and over 9.25 inches tall with the full yap and everything. It's going to be closer to a 7 by 10 Bible, but it's just a hair over an inch thick, maybe 1.25 inches. So the size is one of the biggest differences. They are all made with goat skin. You have the Highland goat skin that Allan is known for on the NLT. Very, very floppy, really nice grain on there. Very, very sharp. For the Schuyler, again, very, very floppy. Both of these are edge-line goat skin. You see you get the perimeter stitching on that. You get the raised spine hubs on this one. So just slightly different touches aesthetically, but these are both edge-lined goat skin. The Schuyler is going to have a little bit of a stiffer goat skin because it's not edge-lined, it's a paste-down liner in there. And so that just kind of creates a little bit more stiffness, but it will work in over time. This one has softened up quite a bit as I've used it over the last year or so. Really great texture to that. You see the spine on that one. So they're all made of goat skin. Again, this Pitt Minion is the only NLT Bible that Cambridge makes, and when I visited them last fall, they told me there's not plans to really expand the NLT line right now. I kind of got the impression that they just don't sell as many of those as they do other translations, and so this is actually out of print right now, the goatskin edition. You can find it slightly used places and get a good copy of it. They make it in a few other bindings, but this is the most premium Pitt Minion they make. The Caxton is the only NLT that Schuyler makes, and they just did a new run of these, so you can get brand new ones of these. Allan has done a couple different NLTs over the years, but the R1, or the NLT Reader, is kind of their flagship. It's currently out of print. I spoke to Ian and Allan very recently, had a chat with him, and he said that the NLT is not on the calendar for this year, but hopefully they'll be bringing those back soon. But just from the outside, you get very nice finishes on each one of these. Different size is the main thing. Okay, let's open these up. Let me see if I can get these open for us and get them in the camera frame here. So you can see the biggest difference is going to be that the Schuyler Caxton is a single column text. Really, really lovely. This is a Tyndale Select from Tyndale House. It's the same typesetting as that. It's one of their designs. Allan also uses a Tyndale House 2-column format, and then the Cambridge Pitt Minion is their own design that they do in several different translations. But that's the main difference. Is you got the small 2-column, you got the medium-sized single column, where these two both have cross-references down the center with text left and right, and the Caxton has the single column text with cross-references in the margins. Here's a closer look on the page of the Pitt Minion. You notice it has the smallest font because obviously it's the smallest Bible. It's a 6.75 point font, so just a hair under 7 point. The Caxton, you go up from there to an 8.75, just a hair under 9 point font. And then the NLT Reader from Allan has a 10 point font. All of these to me are very comfortable to read for what they are. Obviously, the Cambridge is smaller, so what you sacrifice in having a smaller type, you also have a smaller Bible that's kind of easier to carry on the go. So that's one of the give and takes you have to think about when you're choosing what your Bible is going to be and which ones you're going to be using. I have a reason to keep all three of these because I like them for different reasons and different formats and different study times and things like that. When you get to the New Testament, you see that the Schuyler is a black letter text, where the Cambridge and the Allans are red letter texts for the words of Christ. So there's another thing that's just a small feature to keep in mind. All three of these Bibles end with the NLT Dictionary Concordance combo, so you get dictionary entries as well as concordance entries at the back. If I can get to the back of this one. And then they all have a set of maps. Worth noting that the Allan has book introductions, which I really like. So you get the NLT, this has the NLT Word Study System. Does it also have the dictionary? It does. So you get the Word Study System as well as the dictionary and concordance on the Allan. Then you get their maps back there. Schuyler uses a set of Tyndale House maps in that Bible. And then Cambridge uses the very well-designed Cambridge maps. So again, not an exhaustive list, but these are the differences. So it's size, it's format and layout style interior. So you get a double column, a single column, back to a double column, different sizes all the way around, but really high quality, but they're all just so unique. That's why I wanted to do this video, is because as far as the NLT goes, you really get one major option from each of the big three, and they're all totally unique, different in their own right, and used for different purposes for a lot of people. So that's the side-by-side comparison of those Bibles. So there you have it, a pretty fun comparison, right? Let me know in the comments which one of these, if you could only pick one, which one of these would you pick? The Cambridge Pitt Minion NLT, the Schuyler Caxton NLT, or the NLT R1, the NLT Reader from R.L. Allan. I'm going to put a post on BibleReviewBlog.com where you can see more great photos of these Bibles and see some of the numbers and the comparisons side by side in writing. Definitely check out Bible Review Blog on Instagram and Facebook. We've got a great community there. And as always, if you'd hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.